Good morning, guys. Okay, so today I wanted to give you guys an introduction to our family and tell you who we are, why we homeschool, and just a little bit about us. So my name is Lindsay, and I have 3 little boys. I have a 6-year-old boy who's in 1st grade, a 3-year-old boy who is, I'm homeschooling our 1st year in pre-K, and then I have a 9-month-old, he's actually 9 months old today, little boy, which you might be able to hear because he is down in his box of goodies playing below my feet. So, yeah. Okay, sorry, he wanted to join the fun. Okay. When our first son was born, I had always pictured myself homeschooling. And then when he was 3, I went all out and planned our 1st year of homeschooling in preschool. And I had all the worksheets and I had everything scheduled out, and we were going to complete our worksheets every day on time, on schedule. And if you can't tell, I'm very type A, and well, a 3-year-old just doesn't fall in line with that. And so I thought, I can't do this. I'm not cut out for this. I can't homeschool. And so I talked to my husband after about a month or 2 of that and decided that it would be better if we put him in preschool. And so we put him in, I guess he would have been 4 at the time, not 3. He would have been 4. We put him in a private Christian preschool, which we loved. We loved the teachers, and it was really great for him. And it's something we're considering possibly putting our 4-year-old in 2-day-a-week preschool next year, just to get some foundational stuff. And we're still unsure about that. But so anyway, so he went to the preschool. He graduated from the preschool. He loved it. And he was only going, I want to say he was going 2 days a week for half days. So it wasn't very long that he was gone. And I thought, well, that went really good. And then we made the decision to go ahead and put him in the public elementary school for kindergarten, because it was around the corner from our house. It was less than a 5-minute walk there. And I've heard that they were a really great school. So we thought that that would be a good choice for us to go ahead and do. So we did that, and as far as the school goes and the teacher goes, I really loved it. I didn't have a problem with it. He loved his teacher. He had lots of friends. We had a couple of issues with a couple of kids, but that stuff's just gonna happen wherever you are. So he excelled tremendously. He went from not reading, he went into kindergarten not reading yet, to when he came out of kindergarten reading at close to a 2nd grade reading level. And so he really did great. But I missed him. I just really missed having him home. I went from having him home the majority of the time with me to him being gone 40 hours a week. And when he did come home, I'd ask him how his day was and what he did, and I don't know, I don't remember what I did. Well, what'd you have for lunch? I don't remember. And he was just exhausted. Can I just watch TV? Can I just go to my room? And he didn't want to talk. He was exhausted. He was tired from being at school all day. And I just felt like I was getting the brunt end of him. And then on the weekends, of course, grandparents missed him, and so they wanted to keep him overnight, or Dad and I wanted to go on a date, and so we would take him overnight. And so I just felt like I was really missing out on a lot of time with him. And when he was in kindergarten, I was pregnant with my 3rd son, and that November I had my 3rd son, Eli. And so I was home with I don't think I ever told you their names. So I was home with Solomon, which is my 3-year-old, and Eli, the baby. Well, I was laying in bed, and it had been like probably less than a week, honestly, since I had Eli. And I called my husband into the bedroom and asked him what he thought about rethinking the homeschooling decision. And he thought I was crazy because I had literally just had a baby. And I was home with the 3-year-old and the baby, and then I told him, well, let's get chickens and I can homeschool and I can stay home with the kids and it'll be so fun. And he just looked at me and he said, I think you have this fantasy in your head that is not what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be as fun as you think it is. And which is, I mean, as far as the chickens go, is partially true. But we did end up getting the chickens. And but he I think it was the next day I called him in and told him I really would like to rethink about homeschooling. And I think at that point he realized I was serious, and so he said, hi buddy.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Troy.
And how old are you?
6.
What grade are you in?
Homeschooling.
Homeschooling. What grade are you in? You don't remember? Are you in kindergarten?
Yeah.
No. Are you in 1st grade?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep. You're in 1st grade, aren't you? Do you like homeschooling?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's your name?
Solomon.
How old are you?
3.
What grade are you in?
Preschool.
Do you like homeschooling? Yeah. Okay. So, thank you, buddy. So I was laying there with this little baby and just thinking how precious he was, and I couldn't help thinking that my 6-year-old, it wasn't very long. So I'm laying here with this little baby, and I couldn't help thinking that my 6-year-old had just been this little baby in my arms, and the time went so fast, and then I felt like I was missing out on all this other time with him, and it just made me really emotional. And so so when I talked to my husband and I said I really am serious about bringing him home and homeschooling him, I miss him, when he realized I was serious, he said, you know what, let's do it. And I told him I didn't want to regret never trying. And so he said, let's go ahead and do it. Let's pull him home and let's homeschool him. And we did go ahead and wait till the end of the year. We let him finish out his kindergarten year, and we spent that time preparing and getting our homeschool room ready and picking curriculums. And I probably watched hundreds of YouTube videos of homeschool moms of different curriculum views and homeschool room tours, and just figuring out what it was that I wanted to do. So yeah, and the more my husband and I talked about homeschooling, the more we realized the possibilities that would open up, how we could choose the schedule we wanted. Like, we're going on a 3-week vacation between December and January this year, and we don't have to worry about him missing any school, because we've scheduled that into our school, and we don't have to worry about travel, or if we just want to take off somewhere, or take a day off, or anything like that. We can make those decisions. And so that actually started exciting my husband even more. And we both we don't at all regret our decision to homeschool. We both love having the boys home. So we did love the elementary school that he went to, and we're trying to work on keeping some of those friendships for him if he would like. We I'll do another video into like activities and stuff that we're doing with the kids because we have a lot going on. But my husband and I, we really love the homeschooling aspect of things. We are now on our second week of homeschooling, and my sons love it. I love it.
We'll help you get them all set up with things.
I mean, it's trying. It is. I'm sure I'll have a ton of learning curves that I'll go through, but so far we're loving it, and so we love having the boys home. We own our own business, so my husband is able to, his schedule is flexible. I stay home with the boys. And so with adding homeschooling in now, I mean, really, we have such a flexible schedule that we can do things whenever we want to, really, it's really nice. And like for the eclipse Monday, my husband decided he was going to go ahead and take half the day off, and here, hand it to me.
It's just so we don't.
My husband decided that he was going to take half the day off, and we took the day off from school with the kids, and we just went and we watched the eclipse, and that was school for the day. And those things are possible with owning our own business and with homeschooling, and it's been really nice. You guys want to see Eli? Say hi, Eli.
It's all set.
Hi, Eli.
Okay, I'll start.
Oh, he is the sweetest little baby. Anyhow, so that's us. I decided to start the YouTube channel. One, so I could share our journey and
This one.
be a part of this YouTube community, the homeschool community. It seems amazing, and I really would love to be a part of it. But also to be able to look back on our journey, and I think it's really cool to have that all on video that we can look back on and reminisce and see how we did things, and so I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to get to know you guys. Yeah, if you have any questions, I would love to have your questions. Comment down below and ask me any questions you want to know about our family, and I can answer those for you. And so give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe. So I'll be posting, I'm going to try to post 2 videos a week. I have a lot going on with starting homeschool, so but that's my goal, is to post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So like the video, comment, ask me any questions, tell me about yourself. I'd love to know. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.